get a bit more better, I think, Hasso. Because, I mean, if you're forgetting, we do also have Diamond Dogs playing later tonight, who are definitely a top team. Diamond Donkeys for sure. Adolescents as well, Nameless King. That's a big matchup for Group B. And then Source Kratos. Source been on pretty bad form. Kratos, he didn't have the best week last week, but they also versed 2 Savage. Anyway, loaded in on the Oni. We do. Fija, do that quick restart, baby. Do that quick restart of the screen share, because I'm looking at pixels, baby. There it is. There it is. Beautiful, beautiful. And we're trading on the Oni down mid-map here. Oh my god, it's just as terrible, Hasso.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely can see it.
It's weary, though. It's weary.
Yes, so it is weary, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, so I was pretty confident. I actually spoke to the Forsaken guys today over in DevVC, and I mean, we will be seeing boosted a bit later on, Jumps, but what I've heard is he has had a bit of problems with his PC, so he is playing, I believe, on his partner's PC, and he's a bit, he's nervous to see how he goes, so, we will see that when he hops on the killer, but for this game, we have Weary on here, so it should be an absolute cracker here. We are taking Chase here onto Chief over towards 11, and Chief is playing this really nicely. I mean, Chief has, definitely been one of the players that has definitely improved. We've seen he's
leaving.
And he's leaving. So Chief, like I said, is one of the players that has performed a lot better over every game he plays, and he's, he doesn't have many hours in pubs. He's 150 hours in pubs, and the rest are all in competitive. So the man has improved a lot, and he's clearly confident, especially on this set. So we are going to be taking Chase. I believe this will be near Merit, which should be over towards Shaq. I'm not too sure if we can spot out Merit, and we do. So this could be a generator here, popping Jams. Now, keep in mind, I mean, that's Shaq gone, but there's an eye filler to play with, another rock village to head. So this is looking really nice for the survivors. They've got some nice RNG, and yeah, I mean, it's definitely not sticks and stones, as Halo would say. It's looking really nice for the survivors.
I mean, leaving that Chase on Little Chief with that soul probably wasn't a good decision. I think he saw the decent filler 11 as well into main, probably just like, you know what, I don't want none of this, I'll catch someone out bottom side. But the problem is you're chasing Merit, who isn't giving that free tag. That's live coming through, and we still make this as well. That's going to be a kick. We are getting sent back to 8. I mean, this is a beautiful start. This is genuinely beautiful. I will reference a few things for the audience, Picasso. This is a Group B match. As it sits right now, I believe Forsaken are 7th, and I believe Caustic are 8th. Or Caustic are 9th, and Forsaken is 8th. Either way, they're one above each other, sort of like how Evolution and Oppenheimer were last night. So whichever team wins will get the upper hand. Now, of course, I will like to mention, Evolution did get their win last night. They did go up against Oppenheimer. Beautifully played from them. Well played of the lads. I would like to see. I mean, I'm an unbiased fan. I like both these teams. I like Caustic. I like Boosted. I like Forsaken. They're a great team. They're a great bunch of lads. There's the first hit finally coming through onto Dage. My God, could have got away with one there as well. But Hasso, we've popped 2 gens. We have got a death, right? But we don't even have power, really. We gotta wait. We gotta wait for this passive to go up. We might be able to get it. We might be able to have 1 power. Now,
we need pain raise.
It is a pain race. Yeah, it is gonna be a pain race. It's not the best situation though, is it? We have 1 main 11. It's got a good gens top, so he's able to hook this. Can we get a geese up with Chief? He's on that 10. This popping needs to happen. Does he pop? It doesn't pop. He's gonna stealth early. This gen popping would have been amazing for the survivors. Like, I'm talking amazing. The fact that it hasn't popped is very, very unfortunate. But their good work shouldn't go unnoticed. I believe LV Duck, if we can get a flick around to where LV Duck is, he has to be on 6. Has to be deep 6. Has to be deep 6. Beautiful, on 7. He's going to wait for the comm all the way down deep 7. We do see head-on from Merit inside main. Little Chief just going to set up for 10. He's alerted a Crow edge map, which could be a bit of problems if Weary catches on. I think he might catch on. Weary not seeing the edge map Crow has been lifted from the rock, so maybe a little bit of game sense, game knowledge, maybe not there. I don't know, maybe lacking a little bit. I did see, he definitely knew the Crow went off. He did see him. Anyway, no, the pools come. Apologize. So back to Archie. Now, there's 2 options that happen here, Archie. One, he gets run for power and they waste as much power, and then he just basically has no power for his next hook on what I'm assuming will be Dage. Dage is stealth though. So there is no second option, because the second option would be to just down Dage, but he hasn't found Dage. We do catch a little cheap out here. Oh! Sidestepped him beautifully. Sean Johnson, is that you? Dropping the pallet beautifully. Don't bolt. Wins a nice 50 around the short side. Have to win this if you little cheap. Gets the bump on the edge. This rock has been a godsend for every survivor that's ever played. Wins the 50 cent, gets sent back to 10 here. He's got pillars to work with now. Little Chibi's had a great game so far. Run the first tag. Wins this as well. Nicely played. Make the window, son. If you make the window, it's on. He does make the window, but it is going to be a down. Not the worst, not the best. That is power run. If he wins that 50 there, Hasso, that would have been power run. Had 11 there as well. Probably didn't need to panic on the vault. I was just getting passionate. Probably didn't need to vault that, but I mean, it's a pain rest. He's got 2 hooks. They're splitting 2 separate gens. LV Duck will be sitting for the pool from probably 7 edge. If 7 has popped, which I'm assuming it has, because I mean that was the gen he was working. But if 7 hasn't popped, no, it has popped definitely. So he will definitely be just hovering 8. Like he will just be there, and the other 2 will just be spinning like probably 1 in main. So maybe if we can get a geezer where LV Duck is, maybe that would be pretty cool. Oh, Hasso, how good am I, baby? Come on.
Yeah, I mean, you know it inside out, bro. I mean, he is playing this beautifully. They are set up up top of main. We have spotted our next survivor, and this no balance landing on that survivor. So I tell you what, to see the builds that are being run, I do like the build that Lil Chief has got going. The windows and the smash it. I think Windows is a perk that for people that may not, I haven't really seen him use it in any other past games. I think he feels a lot more confident knowing where those pallet and windows are. Even though you might know where tiles are, it's just nice to have that aura on where they are. And this is going to be another gen popping jams. Now, there's another generator that Merit is working that he's starting to get very high progress. He has top 3 gen. That's going to be a gen popping if he commits this chase.
They're going to the wrong gen. This is going to be 2 fucking stages. Round of applause to Caustic Survivors. Round of applause to Little Chief. This has been his legacy game for the ages. Main is going to pop in the face of everybody. Don't worry about it. Send him home early, Weary. Unfortunate son. This is not going to be your set at the moment, my boy. He will be able to pick up probably an extra fresh hook in the end here. Get his 6-3. 5-3, sorry. I mean, it's stripping like a honey bun right now. Like, I don't know what to say. So this is a force. They're going to be out at the gate. Oh, they haven't been on the gate yet. This is a bit scary. Do we have Wake Up in play? We don't have Wake Up. They should be out. They might even play for a pool here. No, they're all hovering 9. So, I mean, I don't know. Little Chief loaded up the moon clip. Bang! Right in Weary's face, mate.
Yeah, I mean, very nicely done, but hold on, Jams. We might be able to sneak another look out of it, so it's not over yet. We might even spot out the big man Chief stealthing out somewhere. We have given away now. Hold on a second, Jams, because this could be incredible if we get it down here. It could be clutch. We are going to flick around the corner. Beautifully done. Now, hold on. It is not over. We are going to slug and we're going to send it straight back to the hook. We are probably going to see, I believe it'll be LV Duck, or if I'm not sure, it's Dage. So Dage will probably rotate for that pull, that pickup onto Chief very shortly. No, Dage just is hiding, stealthing the power very nicely. Good on the big man. So they just stealthed that out perfectly. So both these survivors have done that incredibly. So we are just going to go back and, you know, the gate will open up and we are possibly going to lurk for a beamer save. Now, we did see a couple weeks ago. No! Oh, I was about to say, do not face that way. That would have been a bad look. So, Jumps, it is a bit pixelated for me, but what are we looking at? We're looking at 5 stage 3 fresh.
1, 2, 3. When Little Chief dies, 4 and 5 onto the other 2. That is a 5-3 game. Wow. I mean, what a result. They definitely deserved it. I mean, Little Chief took first chase, and then it was what? Merit had a good chase, and then Dave. Because the funnier thing about it is, I know what I said about 10 minutes ago, or 5 minutes ago, how it was, you know, 4K1.
Yep.
I'd like to retract that. Not because I don't believe in Overdark. For some reason, just something in my body just says this could just be a tie here. Hasso, I'm going to be brutally honest. I think this could be a tie. I think if not, I think Overdark wins it by a stage. I genuinely think that. And look at the gens, Hasso. Main 9, 1, 2. It's good gens, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, here we are taking the first chase onto the big December. Now, December has to live here. I don't think he's going to make this pellet. No, so that's a very unfortunate hit that we've given away there. Now, as you said, Jams, there is no doubt. I love my boy December. I've known him for a while. I do agree he has his moments, and I think he can definitely lock in when time and see the confidence needs to, I think he'll get confidence over time, but he needs to last here. This is the chase that you needed to be, I believe, a Moore. If a Moore gets first chase, I think we can last for as long as possible. Not to discredit December's chase, of course, incredible player, but we are. Look at the big man Booster getting in there. I know we love him Splashlight, so we are going to lose and get down. So this is not a great start on the side of the survivors. Now, Jams, same build that we're running as we just saw Weary. This could honestly go to tiebreaker. I think, I'm not too sure who plays Nurse or whatever the other sets are, but I think overall, I'd have to check what the sets are. I believe the sets are Nurse as the tiebreaker unknown on the records. Now, I do know that if this game doesn't go towards the side of Forsaken, they do have the unknown, which even though isn't their pick, they've still got a chance because the big man Boosted, he's come out of nowhere and put his hand up and said, you know what, even though I haven't played in a week, I'll put my hand up and I'll do it because I've played unknown, I can play unknown. So honestly, this could go anyway. We're looking at a tiebreaker in my eyes. I think this could be a very close one, and yet a generator has yet to pop jump. So this is starting to be real problems for the survivor, and unfortunately, the December gave away that first tag really early.
Extremely early, I have to admit. You gotta be humping main there. You gotta be at Shack. You gotta be somewhere safe. Can't be at a God, or what do they call it, the fake God Brock these days. We do have a filler 11, just a terrible filler. I want to make a note of something. Does win that, by the way. LV Duck unzoning December there. That was a very interesting zone break. We're not able to make anything anyway, so it doesn't matter. And we get the hit on it as well, which is
No.
What bizarre.
No.
Oh! Would have been beautiful. Would have been beautiful there if we were able to get the blind. Unfortunately, we aren't going to get the blind onto Big LV Duck. But I will say this. To be honest with you, Hasso, there was a little inkling in me that thought maybe this could have been a tie. With that early tag, I think everyone can assume maybe now that LV Duck is in the prime seat. You got a second hook. Probably you're gonna have power here at some point, I think. I don't know. I think he might have enough. Maybe not. Maybe that was all his blood. Maybe he has something somewhere. He definitely does need another tag just to be safe anyway. On this filler could be the one as well. We do see a more here. The pool has come through. We do need this pool. And we get the hit there. LV Duck's internet is just terrible, if I'm going to be honest.
I mean, yeah, that is a diabolical hit, and it's going to be a time here, so...
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's giving me sort of the Holiday House vibes, the 500 ping just shooting shots out of nowhere, so... That is going to be Painrez hook. And Jams, yeah, I think I agree. I think the game sort of slipped away at the point where December gave away that tag. We are just going to swing straight through the pallet, and as I said earlier, for people that are just joining us, Boosted, he's not playing on his main setup. He's playing on a completely different setup in a complete other state. So this man is going to have to play, and he's playing this very greedy. He's going to get tagged here, unfortunately, and he's going to get the stun. So that will lose a bit of distance there onto the big Boosted. But yeah, Jams, it's looking very, very, but just not great for the survivors, to be completely honest. I think they're sort of got themselves in a really difficult situation that is not going to be easy to get themselves out of.
There's been about 4 times where he's just smarted the bloke over the pallet. That's diabolical. That's also very upsetting, if I'm going to be honest. We are going to take on the 4 side of the map here. That's going to be the 4-3 coming in. So the next hook for LV Duck will be the tie. The hook after that will be the set win. That would be, I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe that would be Caustic's first set win. I mean, LV Duck is in here now. Popping the power. Honestly, bro, truth be told, oh,
Lucky.
I mean, very, very lackluster at last chase there from December, I have to admit. And I mean, honestly, LV Duck is going to be able to recycle a powerhouse there, so that's the tie. The next guy he chases him down is the win.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Jams. You gotta say, I mean, this is. I looked at the predictions today for people that are Discord VIP. Every single set, Jams, 100% on the side of Forsaken to win. This is giving Team Ascendance vibes, a team that is bound not to win any set, and they've come out of nowhere and put a performance and a half on. This is incredible on the side of Caustic. Not to say that they're not a good team, of course, but to say that they've been backed against the wall so hard that people don't even see 1% of belief in them, not even an inch of percent at all, that they have the chance to win. And you know, look what they've done. This is going to be the win right here, the win con for the first set, and that is a major boost because guess what? It's not even Caustic's pick. So they're in the hot seat right now. They've sort of got the money on the table, and you know, it doesn't seem like it's going to go away anytime soon, and I think they've just played it supremely well. So well done to them, and I'm sure that we'll see, you know, I don't know what we'll see, but hopefully we see, you know, a strong side from Forsaken come out in the next game, because I know that they're definitely, not to discredit them, but I know that we, Jams, as a duo caster, both know that they can perform a lot better than that. Yeah, so, and like I said, not to discredit them at all, they're a great team, but we know they can perform to higher levels than that. So we are going to take the chase here onto the big Amor, who's going to be the sprint burst player, who's going to make this gym. So yeah, good on. This is what I mean. So Amor is one of those players that you just don't want to chase. I feel like he's very good with timing, and you know, hopefully I don't cast the curse him here. I don't even know if he's going to make this now. Yeah, okay, so I shouldn't have said anything. But point is, yeah, it is looking like it is over for, well, it is over for the Survivor, should I say. And, you know, it is looking like a 4K1, 4K2 even.
Yeah, I mean, 4K2 would probably be the ideal result. They could get another one here down deep 7. That'd be nice. 4K1's a respectable result. This is chugging away. So we do get the mid off. Ironically, we might pop a 7 now because of that boost just has to last. Yeah, last the TNL. I'm sure you'll see 7 pop. You might even see LV Duck just flick over there. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst decision I've ever seen. Yeah, he's getting a bit antsy about the gen. He's just going straight there. I don't know what the gen progress is, but this means Bruiser can just pull for free. That is a nice flick around that. That's going to be the death onto, I believe that is, oh, I can't see, but we are going back to Amor and Bruiser. Bruiser just pulling, obviously. Bruiser dead. Wind obviously was the one going down at 7 over there. 4K1 to LV Dark. Could have been a 4K0, honestly. Really could have been. But well played to LV Dark. He's definitely put Caustic on his back. I think everyone like was a bit worried when the guy left Bleed Out. You know, he like retired. Came back and everyone was like, oh, he's playing for Caustic. Just might be a bit of a write-off. And yeah, they haven't had a great season, but I'll give LV Duck his day. It gives you Gary Ablett on Gold Coast Suns Vice House.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he really has. He's left a team that, you know, I'd say, well, he obviously made his decision to retire and he sort of came out, but to join a team, and again, like I said, no disrespect to Caustic, a team that is not as, you know, hasn't been developed as much, you know, yeah, experience is the word I was exactly looking for, thank you for that, experienced as, you know, Bleed Out. I mean, you do put it into perspective that this man has joined a less experienced team and is willing to help out and help them grow as a team. So that is an incredible result, no doubt about that. So good on the 4K1. Obviously, that is a great result on the Oni, especially for someone that, you know, we haven't really seen. I mean, we've seen LV Duck play Killer, but I've never really seen him play Oni. Yeah, so, you know, it's always usually been JD. So, you know, this is an incredible result for the veteran. So there is no doubt about that. Now we are going to go to talk about the next set, I reckon, Jams. We have, I believe, the Unknown. So this is going to be one of my, I reckon this will be one of the sets of the night. I think it'll be an incredibly close one. What about you?
Perfectly said. So we talked about like the connection LV Duck to bleed out. Now that's probably why LV Duck has gone for the unknown pick here. Definitely understands the killer very well. Definitely knows how to play the killer, I would assume, at least to a certain degree. Unless Dage is playing it, Dage could very well be the guy that plays it and does well. I would not be shocked at all. I'm not sure.
Yep. So, look, I this is gonna, it's gonna be rough. If the survivors get off to a shaky start, as always, it's pretty common sense. But overall, if they can sort of push through and get a good start, and you know, look at the build as we load in jumps. We're running Ruin, Eruption, Painers, Corrupt. So, you know, stock standard build, nice, strong, and you know, overall not too sure what the add-ons do. I've never really understood the unknown add-ons, but you know, overall, gee, these gens are a bit odd. I can't lie. But you know, they're not terrible. But you know, yeah, we are gonna find our first survival, which will be December. Now, December needs to last here. He's given away a UVX now. If December can last for a good amount of time and sort of redeem himself, that is what he needs. He needs to have a beautiful chase here. The UVX will come into effect here, and it's run out. So really nicely done from December. He is gonna greet it. Now, I don't know if he makes anything here. He isn't, so he's gonna give away a tag. Now, he's gonna greet it. Now, hold on a second. So that is a UVX tag. The no bamboozle coming into effect. Now, Jarms, if December can last here, he might not. He's going to have to somehow jiggy himself. He's lasted the UVX, and Boosted's come out of nowhere. What is Boosted doing? What is Boosted doing? Boosted has been dumbfounded. He's accidentally, or he must have missed time. He's probably having a little chuckle there, but that is unfortunate. That is the head-on that's meant to come into effect. And he's been grabbed out because he's gone to Vault and he's gotten in to the corner locker. So that is unfortunate there. Now, Jarms, it is now starting to be real problems. As I said, you have to have a good first chase, a beautiful first chase on basically every killer, but only unknown, any killer really. But on a map like this, you really need to die in index. I mean, yeah. What are your thoughts so far?
Sorry, I should go off again. Just intrigued about what's happening. How they pulled that? Who pulled that? Was that just a Maw that ran in? Must have just been a Maw. There's no way that was December. I mean, you know the game plan has to let the bro live, split gens. He's in the gens right now. The bottom gens for LV Duck, or the top gens these days, the 12 siders boosters running 11 bus. The gens over here are just amazing for. Oh, can't really say they're amazing. He's got sort of top right gens. He needs to keep the top right, I think. The 12 to 3 side. Booster does take a tag there. Does get the blind. LV Duck did look straight up. That was a bit just unfortunate and just not fair. We do need this snipe. We aren't going to convert on it. I mean, yeah, look, the problem is now you're chasing the one guy you probably don't want to be chasing, because Boosted is capable of lasting a long time. He had December there. Boosted made quite an egregious fumble, but he just somehow gets away with it. We're going to have to win something here. Now, this is going to take Boosted's very, very best, Hasso. The very, very best is not going to come out. The teleport is there anyway. It doesn't matter. Guy's in a good spot, I'd say. I don't know. Maybe problems. We need an FTP. Is Boosted FTP? We need to see that spectator. Important part here. He is...
No FTP?
Not.
Oh, no, so
where he has it. Oh my god! Leave, lads. What are we doing? Boosted, have we come look?
Jaw has just been dropped. We're teleported and we're giving away a free tag. So there goes the FTP now, Jarms. This is real problems because LV Duck is sitting in the hot seat. He's about to win $1 million with this performance. I mean, there goes a Maw with the stun and the flashlight. The flashlight's not going to count straight away, and you know, at least you can flashlight multiple times in this. So, inside joke for anyone who didn't get that. So, unfortunately, that is just, yeah, problems, Jarms. It's looking like real problems. They've popped one generator and they've had, this man is already on his death hook. They need to pull this and send it to whatever they call it, they call it the top side now. So the top side, old bot side, whatever you want to call it, they need to send it there as soon as possible. There is no excuses. If you get there, you have 15 seconds of borrowed time 15 seconds of 10% speed. Use that, get to that side, and you'll be in a really good spot. Now, right now, Jarms, it's looking like December's going to have to come in. They have to double save this, no, so they're just going to trade, and that will be boosted. Now needs to get to the bot side. I wouldn't be surprised if we have Weary or someone lurking to hopefully get this pick up onto December very shortly. So we are going to dodge that straight away, and we are probably going to pull this pallet, and we don't, so we just read it, and very well done from the side of Boosted, and Boosted sending it away. This is what they needed earlier on. They needed to die towards this. This is exactly what you need earlier on in the trial, because this is exactly, it's just crucial to have a piece like this, where you're going to greed and,
Hold on now.
oh no, we've gone down.
This is
but
risky.
we're gonna, oh my god. We're going to go, what?
We spread his wisdom. So Moore's hiding here, so we don't scare the crows, so. If he gets his power save, this could be intense. Now, if he, oh look, gen pops, that's a good gen pop. That guy's gonna pick Diddy off the ground, sorry, December, I should say, Diddy. No! The crows have been alerted, Hasso. But I think if we could just pick now. Yeah, can we pick? We can! And now, Hasso, we're going back to those add-ons I wanted to mention before. So the purple add-on, right? Once he teleports, he basically gets like Brutal and Bam in one with just no, obviously the Bam doesn't block the window. And Moore's been just glided around there. That's super unlucky. Can we crawl pellet? No, Buck, you should have picked! Buck, why are you giving him a chance to crawl? I mean, he might tap a Moore here, which could be problems, but there's a guy rotating up for the pellet save. Can we last? Is there more here to pressure it still? I don't think a Moore's going to be there. The Gleamer! No, why not? I think that might have been an angle archer, unless I'm smoking the good stuff. I'm not too sure. But, yeah, sorry. Yeah, the add-on, the top add-on, sorry, the purple one, obviously the Brutal and Bam in one, once he teleports for about 40 seconds, I believe. And obviously Bam doesn't block the window, but just quick volt, quick kicks, quick actions all around. I believe the blue one. I could be wrong. Someone will correct me in the chat. 100% they will. I believe it's her extra time on her hallucination, decrease on it. We do catch that.
Oh,
December
no.
here. He is going to be able to juke that, but we'll take the tag in the M1. This could just be 4K1. If everyone's injured, it could be 4K2 if things get dicey. I'm going to say, oh, Ruin's up. Ruin's up though. Hold on now. Ruin's up.
This is problems. Now, he is doing the correct thing here, the big December. Sorry, I was a bit away from my mic. Had my hands on my hand because this is not looking great. But he's done the correct thing. He's died in a good death location, Jarms, and I'm pretty sure that is what we needed at the start of the game. This sort of is crucial to have a death spot like this nice and early on in the game. And we are going to just get to this. No, we're not going to go for the payment. So we're just going to basically TP back to Shaq now. We are going to send it towards the bottom side here of the map now. 4K1 Jarms, I mean, is that what you got to play for? We've just seen a shadow of someone, and oh no, we've given away a tag on Weary, so they need a generator to pop. They really do. To play for a 4K, I mean, a 4K2 is definitely, I wouldn't be surprised if Boosted could tie that, but like I said, I mean, he's not playing on his setup. He's not, I don't know if he's very confident, and he needs to really lock in and focus, and December is gonna have to just last. He needs to last for as long as possible, or it will be literal problems. It is not good. So I've just seen Jarms. No, December's been caught off guard, and that's gonna be a down. So he's tried to jiggy towards the top side of the map, and he's gone down. So there is the lurk. Now we have to insta-pull. It's going to be pay raise right away. I'm not sure if we're going to comment that it's pay raise, but we now need to just insta-pick that, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not too great with learning the macro, but we have gone for the insta-pull, and we are going to send it away as this bottom side gen is probably getting worked. Now, Jarms, it's not looking great for the survivors.
The bro plays his cards right. Could be just a 4K too. There's two blokes healthy. We've got. I believe this is Weary. I believe Weary's into chase here. He is the last fresh. Oh no, sorry. I believe Moore's still fresh. He is the third fresh here. Yeah, we need something beautiful here. It needs to be a good chase. There's no other way around it. Need to jiggy this.
Oh.
No jiggy will be coming through, and that's a death mid. On the pain res, Hasso, probably. Oh, where's the pain res at? Don't be naughty to me.
Oh no.
Doesn't have a pain res. That's naughty, but 3 gens still left, so it doesn't really matter what happens. I think it's a good result. It's exceeded expectations. 4K1 on the cards here. Oh, it would tingle my soul if he gets a 4K1 or 2. He probably could just get a 4K2. I think he gets 4K2. It has to be 4K2 at the very least. Anything less than a 4K2 from this position, I think this is done pretty. I mean, especially when you're chasing the Death Hook Survivor Edge Map 11. Or Edge Map 5, sorry.
Yeah, I mean,
Smash it!
Smash it. So that is beautiful. That is what you need. But
Why is December on Smash it, bro? Sorry, yeah.
so look, we are gonna fake the window now. Very nicely done by December. Probably take the vault here, and he's gonna avoid that UVX. Now December, they need to get a gen pumping in the background. LV Duck needs to play this really nicely. I mean, he's in, like I said, the hot box to win this $1 million. So he's really in a good position. But December needs to last. They need to pop at least one more gen. I don't know if Booster could pull a 4K3 to tie. It is... Jams, it's looking real dire. And obviously, you know, they are without Zeki, who's one of their star players. It is starting to build problems, and this is where things just start to go wrong.
Oh.
We do fuck the UVX up there, but, you know, honestly... I think, Jams, we're looking at a 4K3. I just don't see another gen getting done.
No. 4K3 would be egregious. They will get another gen done. The Ruin needs to go at some point. It could be a 4K3. Obiduck would still need to make good plays, and the Survivors would need to make mistakes like we just saw there. That was Weary getting caught out, not playing his check spots to the perfection. But either way, Hasso. This is a pain res, I believe. Let's check together. It is beautiful because he didn't get hooked before. So he's been hooked on a pain res now. That's probably going to regress the most progression, which is probably this one he's walking to now, which is Deep 6. There's no way for this guy to escape Hasso, December. What do we think here?
I mean... I'm sort of speechless from this whole game, I think. I'm still processing and just looking back at the replay. I feel like these Survivors, Jams, have sort of gotten a little bit lost in their own sauce, and that's a bit of a problem, as December's going to evade that, so very nicely done. But I think that is a bit of a problem, considering it doesn't look like another gen will get done. To be honest, you know, this is very unfortunate. Team Forsaken does look like, you know, they are gonna possibly lose this set if Booster doesn't somehow magically pull a 4K4 out of nowhere. Now, anything is possible. LV Duck, Jams, you said it before. We weren't expecting him at all to get near this result at all. But one thing we can also say is we also know that the Survivors were not expected to get this result, because we know that they are a better team than this, and clearly, you know, maybe they have spoken to Zeki about it, and apparently there's been some, you know, not many scrims have been able to get done this week. A lot of people have got a lot of stuff on, so I'm not too sure if that's what's happened. But point is, both sides have definitely shown some unexpected results, and I've just seen someone in the corner of the bus there. No, yes, okay, so Amor is gonna get chased here, and if we can get one gen done from this chase, that would be incredible, Jams. But it needs to happen. Amor needs to last here. If he doesn't last, it's gonna be real problematic.
You can't need one more gen, don't you, to make it a respectable result? And I don't know if another gen is gonna pop. I hope it does. I don't know. Yeah, you need the bro to last for at least another 25 seconds, and that's including, you know, dying probably away from the gen, which I don't know if he is. This is really well played from Amor. Gets away with it as well. So now LB Duck might have to be forced to leave here. He's gonna commit. It's gonna be a 4K2 no matter what. Now I think that's really good for them. Amor has gifted them a bit of extra life. It is doable, believe it or not, from Bruce. We go. That's a beautiful 50 as well. My goodness. We are dying. We're not even dying yet. My God, Amor is a star. Really nicely played. He's going to die on top of the gen. That is going to be 4K2. We're picking this as well, which is very interesting. I guess you have to pick it for the bleed out. Yeah, LB Duck Prime, I have to admit. This has been a real good performance. 4K2 is still like an amazing prime result. Did have a discussion with Sir Mark saying maybe Unknown shouldn't be in tier 3. Guess I was wrong. Shout out to Forsaken for that. either way, yeah, I don't know. We've seen Boosted achieve this type of stuff before. He's able to get these results. I mean, this is still just take his very best. Where is somehow stealth, which is a bit scary considering Amore's actually like being able to get pulled here. You just chase Weary, don't you? Just because Amore has the potential to just run you, Gen Luki. Yeah, chasing Weary is fine. I mean, we do dodge that though, but the M1 will. So, I mean, yeah, there's no gens that are going to get popped is there from this point on. That would be insane.
Yeah, I mean,
Definitely.
I mean that's a death onto Weary. Now, obviously don't want to get the vibe low, but that is, yeah, it's not a great result at all. Considering LV Duck, I've never honestly seen the man play this killer before, but he's played incredible. There is no disrespect to this man. LV Duck's a veteran of the game. He's been around for a while, as most of you would know that have been here for a little bit. So I think overall, you know, we are going to see the pickup in the background onto Weary. So if another gen somehow popped, I'd be shocked, and it would be an incredible result from where they came from. But I just don't think that can possibly happen as we spot out Weary. So yeah, I mean, it is unfortunate, Jams, but yeah.
There's all there's a way, mate. There's all there's a way. Surely we just see a more just pump a gen here and Weary just locks in and has the best chase. No, he's okay. Never mind. Never mind. I mean, yeah. Just right off the trial, so I mean, we're playing for a beamer save. I'm not sure why. I mean, why not? It might grant them something. I think he's just gonna slug, maybe just insta pick. Overduck is TP'd away, so the insta pick will come through. I mean, they are trying to play for the 4K1. I don't know if it's doable. It definitely just isn't. But I mean, if they're able to stealth of this, get some progress, maybe it's gonna be hard to in this. Overduck needs to like sort of lock onto where they are. If he chases them more, which he is going to chase them more, if more juke, he does juke it. There's no way. I just still don't believe Amore's gonna last 80 seconds. I just don't believe it. There's no way he gets away from this pallet.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's the down onto Amore now. It is obviously over here, unless we somehow go to the same thing and we repeat the steps and get the pickup, which would be ridiculous. But that'll be the death here onto Weary. Oh my goodness, we've whiffed. So yeah, this should be a down here. We are just gonna, no, we're not gonna send it. So we're gonna send it around this little wall here and get the down. A weird animation, but Jams, the question now is, can Boosted in any realm pull this off and get a 4K3?
Oh, that's a terrible question to ask me. Yeah, yes. No, yes as well. Like, no because it's like unknown. Yes because it's boosted. I don't know. It's gonna be. It was like I said, take his very best. Either way, LB Duck 4K2 blew out the expectations. Needs a round of applause. Had a day out. Definitely the MVP across all the boards. As well as Chief having a good game. I guess they've all just played well as a team, haven't they? There's no need to single them out. Obviously, LB Duck has had himself a day out, of course, but all of them have played well. I think what would be necessary, Hasso, is taking a little brief short intermission, catch our breath, because this could potentially be the last set after this, or the last match. So take a short, two brief intermission, go toilet, grab a drink, we'll come back. Please stay with us. It'll be a good match. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to OSL. We potentially may be watching our last set between Forsaken and Caustic. If you are just joining us, we are kind of seeing a deja vu of last night. So we saw Kaido Kids. They didn't get the win versus Chinese Dragons, but they looked like they were going to at some point. Obviously, they took the first set against Chinese Dragons. That's been taken in OSL. I think that's the first set I've seen them lose, other than the last. Lose. Obviously, there will been another. What I have seen and what I can remember, that's the first time they've lost since the Eastern World Cup against Australia, Hasso. And they only lost one set in that grand final, and that was Singularity, I think. So there you go. there's that. But we do catch LB Duck down here at the 5 top. So, good RNG. Grass RNG. Grass RNG, I would say. This is going to be an M1 tag. LB Duck doesn't make shack. So he needs to juke this, play this toll, play bus, and then go 6 Hasso for his first chase. This is going to be a miss onto Boosted. I did message Boosted and say, come home to me if you lose this one, champion. So there is that. There's a lot on the line for this.
There you go. There's the big man trying to get some more players added. So good on him, but we are gonna take the chase onto Duck, and he is lasting. So this is incredible chase so far. This is not what you want to feel Boosted, because he needs this down. This is incredible from LV Duck. He's putting on a performance and a half. That is light coming out in the background now. Oh my goodness, we're gonna get distance. We're gonna dodge as well. This chase could literally just. Oh my goodness, this could just win the game for them, no? Nearly, I mean, they need to pop, what, 4 gens, 3 gens, something like that, whatever it is. So, they're playing this really well so far, just getting the gem pressure just up a little bit. That ruin might come in a bit annoying. We do see the reset in the background on 2LV Duck. Jams, I mean, we're going to catch off our big man Merit here. If we can get a 2-tap here, this could be really good for the side of Boosted. We do, so hold on a second. Let's hold the horses. If we get a pain res here, it could be a little bit different. We should make that, so we are going to make that pain res, and that is what you need on a gen that has been worked, and Boom will be regressing that like crazy. Now, Jams, what do you do now? I mean, he's sort of in a pressured situation. There is going to be the ruin going in a matter of seconds. It's looking really.
He knew
really,
it too. Unlucky.
Yeah, it's looking tough.
He tried to shoot onto the ruin Hasso there, and stop the ruin, but obviously we knew that it was getting cleansed. But I don't think he knew. I think he thought he was safe with that shot, but it didn't actually connect on the third of his vicinity. So that might be a bit of a blunder from Boosted, an unintentional blunder, of course. But this gen is high proggy. I think 11 was the other proggy Hasso, or sorry, this is 6 nowadays, isn't it? So, no, this is 12. This is 12. This is 12. No, I confused myself. This is 12. Yes, this is 12. Is it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is. Because the bus down there is 5, if I'm not mistaken. I don't care anymore. For the rest of this match, this will be 12. This is where the hook will be. I think the prog was on like 11 right there, where the TP right there is Hasso, and obviously was on 12. And Merit died, what was it, like 2? So there was just no chance to do anything. That's why they've just kind of sent bottom side and sat Gen's bottom. They might even let him go second here and just get the proggy. It's not even the worst decision. They popped the Gen here. FTP on maybe a little Chief, maybe? No, FTP is going to be on LV Duck. Probably the smart decision. LV Duck taking that himself. Him. We're just sending a... Oh, no FTP is going to come through, so that's... Can't say that I'm the biggest fan of that. Maybe... I think they should probably just rotate out here. No, are they going to meet up a shack for an FTP? Surely. They have to. Is LV... Surely they have to. If they don't, it's kind of a... No, I guess so. Like, they just pull quick because they have a low win con. But if they're trying to, like... Play for outs, terrible change. Yeah, they were playing for FTP. They were, by the way. Good heads up from LV Duck. I love that. Watch me and him are like... what are we? Like yin and yang, I would say.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I guess you could say that, so... I mean... He can't... He can't let... Another gem pops and it's Tycon. So, yeah, it's looking really dire, and... You know, it doesn't help that... This man hasn't really been active recently, like past week. I don't think he's really played since his last match. He's been moving, he's moved states. So, you know, it definitely doesn't help. But to his credit, he wasn't... I don't believe he was actually going to show up for this match. I think he was still putting some things and bits and pieces together. So, good on him for showing up and being the man when they need it, because I do remember speaking to Zeki, and they did need a, you know, they did need him to show off unknown. So even if they don't get the result, good on him. When, you know, obviously it's WinCon now to the side of Caustic, so good on them. I mean, Jumps, who would have seen this coming? 100% of the people, 18 out of 18 people picked Forsaken to win every single set. Thoughts?
I mean, oh, it's over. They're gonna just keep the gen. Little Chief's been grabbed. No, so that's been Meridu. Sorry, Dage's been grabbed off, and they pop 4K0. Caustic is gonna take the win today, 2-0. Wow. You woke up this morning, obviously, I think this is a fair statement to say, if you woke up this morning and thought this was going to happen, you're a fucking liar, actually, because I don't think anyone would have expected these guys to just come out and brutally put on a great performance, violently just take the 2-0. It didn't even really seem close, did it, Archie? Like, it was kind of one-sided from the underdogs. I guess they just have all the momentum. I guess, I don't know, like you said, I think mentioning the whole boost being on his lady setup, not on his natural setup, that's like a major thing. It definitely means something. He definitely has potential to 4K if he's not like in in an income, not an uncomfortable position, but just not in his, like we said, natural habitat. I guess is the best way to put it. I mean, the roster, I think this is the first time we've seen Wind as well. Said maybe, not having Zeki hurt more than you and I anticipated off the rip, Hasso. I mean, you mentioned it once. I didn't think it would have